Welcome to Crime Bites. I'm Carrie Drobe, an award-winning true crime author, former prosecutor, and capital defense attorney. And today, we uncover the chilling story of Jennifer Pan, a 24-year-old woman whose plan to kill her parents shocked a nation. Was she a victim of immense cultural pressure or a calculating mastermind willing to destroy her family for freedom? On November 8, 2010, tragedy struck the Pan family home in Markham, Ontario. Jennifer's mother, Beach, was shot and killed. Her father, Han, was severely injured but miraculously survived. Jennifer, seemingly a victim herself, claimed she had been tied up and helpless as intruders ransacked their home. But as investigators probed deeper, Jennifer's account unraveled, revealing a web of lies and a sinister plot that would leave even seasoned detectives stunned. Jennifer Pan's story begins years earlier in a household governed by strict cultural expectations. The daughter of Vietnamese immigrants, Jennifer was raised to excel in academics, piano, and figure skating. Her parents demanded perfection, but behind closed doors, Jennifer was struggling. She began forging report cards and lying about her academic achievements to avoid disappointing her parents. And when those lies began to catch up to her, Jennifer crafted an intricate facade, pretending to attend university and work at a prestigious hospital lab. She even went as far as creating fake transcripts and spending hours in libraries to maintain the illusion. But there was one aspect of her life Jennifer couldn't hide: her relationship with Daniel, a young man who her parents disapproved of. And after discovering her deceptions, Jennifer's parents imposed strict rules, forbidding her from seeing Daniel and tracking her every move. Feeling trapped and isolated, Jennifer saw no way out. That's when prosecutors say she devised a shocking plan to have her parents murdered. Jennifer's defense tells a different story. They argue she was a young woman pushed to her breaking point by relentless pressure, unable to meet her parents' impossible expectations. Her supporters paint her as a victim of cultural and emotional abuse, someone desperate for freedom but too afraid to confront her family. But here's the other side. Investigators uncovered text messages and meetings with accomplices, revealing a calculated and methodical plan. Jennifer arranged for hitmen to invade her home, tie her up, and make it look like she was a victim, and then kill her parents. The attack went as planned, almost. Her father survived and later testified against his daughter, providing a chilling details of the night his wife was murdered. Jennifer's courtroom demeanor also became a topic of debate. During her trial, she appeared calm and emotionless, even as the horrific details of her plot were laid bare. When her first-degree murder conviction was read, Jennifer showed no reaction in front of the press, but behind closed doors, she reportedly broke down in uncontrollable sobs. This contrast raises questions. Was Jennifer truly remorseful, or was her breakdown another calculated move? And how do we reconcile her outward calm with the horror of her actions? Jennifer's case forces us to examine the complexities of guilt, pressure, and motive. On one side, the defenders argue that her lies and actions were the desperate attempts of a young woman suffocating under the weight of cultural expectations. On the other, prosecutors point to the meticulous planning of the crime and Jennifer's ability to manipulate everyone around her, suggesting she is far more calculating than desperate. But there's another layer to the story: the missing details. Jennifer's parents tracked her movements and monitored her every interaction, but did they miss the signs of her unraveling? Was this tragedy preventable, or was it inevitable in a household where perfection was demanded at all costs? Jennifer's story is one of contradictions: a life of relentless pressure, lies that spiraled out of control, and a crime that destroyed a family. Was she a victim of circumstance or a master manipulator who stopped at nothing to get what she wanted? We've seen this similarly in Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who conspired with her boyfriend Nicholas to murder her mother. Her mother was subjected Gypsy to years of abuse through Munchausen syndrome by proxy, falsely claiming Gypsy was ill and disabled to gain sympathy and financial benefits. Like Jennifer, Gypsy felt trapped under the control of an overbearing parent and sought a violent escape. Both cases highlight manipulation and the extreme lengths taken to achieve personal freedom. Or how about Casey Anthony, who's accused of murdering her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee? The case involved lies, manipulation, and media scrutiny, with Anthony claiming ignorance of her daughter's whereabouts for weeks. Casey, like Jennifer, fabricated elaborate lies and maintained a calm demeanor during legal proceedings. Both cases involved questions about their mental states and motivations. Or how about Tyler Hadley, at 17, who killed his parents with a hammer in Port St. Lucia, Florida, and then threw a house party while their bodies remained in the house? Tyler reportedly felt stifled by his parents' rules. Both Jennifer and Tyler murdered their parents to gain perceived freedom, and both involved friends or acquaintances in their post-crime behavior. That's it for today's episode of Crime Bites. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review, and join me next time as I unravel another chilling case. And until then, stay safe. Stay curious, and remember, the truth is often hidden in the shadows.